Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another story time. This is gonna be the story time of when my friends made me drive them to the woods. It was a park, okay? At like 2 a.m. Just kidding, it was like 11:30. But sometimes it'd be like that. I'm not gonna use their real names. We're gonna call them Patricia, Sammy, and Clark. There we go. So, Patricia, Sammy, and Clark and I were all going to Patricia's house, and Sam was getting there a little later than all of us. So me and Clark went to Patricia's house, okay? And, we're having like a party as teenagers do, Then we decided to watch Bird Box. So we watched Bird Box. Clark was like, the ending sucks. And then me and Sam were like, it was so good. Like, oh my god, I love it. Patricia was over in the corner watching Hawaii Five-0. I couldn't tell you why. So, after that, we kind of get bored. We're like, what do we do? It's like 10:30 out. So, we all get inside my car, which is a Jeep Wrangler, my baby. I love him so much. We're like, what do we do? There's nothing to do. We live in Maryland. It's like trash. I'm sorry, but Maryland's trash. The only thing that's good is the flag and the crabs. So we drive to Safeway, and she's like, well, what do we do now? So we go back to Patricia's house. We chill there until like 11:30, 11:40. Then they're like, let's go driving. So I'm like, okay, like I'll drive. So we drove in my car again. This is also a 2-door, so who's ever in the back, God bless your soul, because that's not a fun time. And we drive. And we're like driving, and we see this park. It's called Norwood, and it's like at this point it's like 12 o'clock. And I'm sitting there crying because I'm terrified. And they're like, let's just drive around. It's literally like the forest, and it's terrifying. And so it's, there's also a lake in that park, and they're like, let's go down to the lake, guys. Like, oh my god, like, it'll be so much fun. And I'm like, are you on crack? Like, literally, are you on crack? Because no normal human being would make me drive them to a park. Keep in mind, at midnight now, pitch black, no other people there. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. They're like, oh my gosh, come on, it'll be so much fun. I'm like, if you think I'm going to get out of this car and walk down to the river at midnight, past midnight now, you're literally insane. Anyway, so I'm like, no, I'm not stopping. And so we drive around like 4 times. And the third time, my friend Clark was sitting next to me because he's like, tall and needs leg room apparently. And so he was like, oh my god, don't look behind you, but there's a person there. And I literally almost peed myself. I was so scared. I was crying. Literally, tears were coming out of my eyes. Like, I was terrified. And so they're like, let's go to the bridge that's in the park. And I'm like, oh, fine, like, whatever. And at this point, it's like 12:30. So they drive to the bridge, and I'm like, all right, everyone get the fuck out. So they get out. I'm sitting there because I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm leaving my car. And they like start walking to the bridge, and I'm like, I'm timing it for 30 seconds. So they time it for 30, I time it for 30 seconds. I'm like, okay guys, let's go. As we're leaving, I literally had the worst panic attack of my whole life. It was terrifying because it's pitch black out. You don't know what's out there. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting worked up thinking about it because it was awful. And they're like, oh my god, stop being like this. Like, you're such a baby. You know what? I'm trying to make sure that I don't die and have a successful life. So if you people wanted to die, that's on you. But, So, moral of the story, don't let your friends peer pressure you into doing anything that you don't want to do because it's some trash. And you'll want to die the whole time. So, yeah. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Bye.